Hey there YouTube, this is Elite Master. I'm bringing you a review of the 1/144 scale high grade Universal Century Unicorn Gundam. This is the Unicorn mode. Let's take a quick 360 of him right here. Very nice, very good looking. Looks a lot like, has a very good sorry about that. Looks very much like the OVA version, which is very nice. Now for plastic colors, of course you get just white. You get gray for like the stomach, all the parts here on the legs. That's a gray part, not a sticker. Right there. Which is nice. Same thing goes for this. Not sticker or like any lining or anything. And he's also got some dark blue, dark navy blue on the backpack and the feet. That's it. Gray, white, and blue. That's it. That's all you get on this guy. He's got one sticker, and it's the green sticker on the face. I don't know if you can see it. It's a metallic green sticker for the eyes, for the eye visor, whatever that is. Now then, for articulation, his head's on a ball joint. Can move up and down, side to side, rotate. He's got a hinge joint in the torso and the neck, so he can move up that far. His arms can move forward and back, up and down at that joint, rotate. Armor can move, its arm can move out that far with the regular arm joint, plus that for the shoulder joint, so pretty good. Rotate 360 below the shoulder, bend at one point at the elbow, just a little bit over 90, hands on a ball joint, wiggle, rotate. His torso is on a ball joint, moves forward, back, side to side, rotate 360 at the waist, fairly effortlessly. Front skirts on a ball joint, they're molded together, you can separate. Side skirts move out, forward, back, nothing on the back. His legs have a joint inside that moves forward and back like so. His legs themselves can move out that far, so you can get that as far as a split. Move forward, back a wee bit, wiggle around on the ball joint. He's got two joints in the knee. The first joint can move that far. The second joint can move that far. So in total, you get about that. The second joint really doesn't accomplish all that much, but I guess it's nice that it's there. He's got two joints in the ankle. One's a ball joint at the foot itself, and another one is a hinge joint inside the ankle. And the hinge joint can move back and forth like this, and forward and back like this. Ball joint move forward and back, side to side, rotate, and that's about it for articulation. It's got some okay articulation. I think it's better than master grade. I'm not entirely sure. I don't have the master grade. If not better, then maybe, I don't know. Because I never picked up the master grade, and when I saw this guy, I picked him up. He was neat. I do like the design of the unicorn mode. Not a lot of people do, but I love the design. Now I did one thing to this guy, and that was just remove the little nub that was on the back of his horn and sharpen it up a little bit, make it pointy. But be careful when you're doing that. You do risk breaking the horn in half or something. Now then, for accessories, he's got 4 beam sabers on him, 2 in the back that are inaccessible, and 2 in the arms that you can flip out like this and he can pull them out. He does come with 2 clear pink beams. They're pretty light pink, but they do look nice, and I guess you can have him doing it like this, because I've never seen the unicorn use it in the series, but because you can have it pull it out like that, like Guyver style, all up in this. It's like, oh, I am the Guyver. Yeah. There we go. Giant robot with a beam coming out of its elbow. Very impractical, I guess. He does have his shield. Folded up version. You can get a clip for it. Goes right into the poly cap. Goes right onto the arm. Either arm, doesn't matter. It looks good. You also get another connection point for the shield. Take that off. Put this piece in. And you get a peg. The peg can be used to clip onto the bottom of the arm like so, or onto the backpack. You also get the bazooka. Well, I'll go over the bazooka in a little bit, but you also get spare hands. You get 2 open hands like I have on him now, which are very nicely detailed. You get 2 closed, not closed, but holding things hands with the beam sabers. And you get 1 trigger finger hand that can split in half. Oh well. Put it together later. Now you get his bazooka, and the bazooka comes in several parts. You get the main part of the bazooka that has the green sticker on it. Then you get the barrel. Barrel just goes in there. You got this piece, goes in here. And this is more of the storage mode. And you flip out this peg. It's also got this handle that moves. But this is more of how it is if you're going to store it on them. It just goes into the backpack, like so. Or you can put it underslung, like this, like that. It's all good. Decide how you want to do it and you do it. Actually thinking of getting 2 of these guys, painting 1 to the like Banshee unicorn mode or something, I guess. But instead of the Gatling gun, we're gonna take like 2 bazookas and plant them on 1 arm. I don't know, I might entirely scratch that plan, but whatever, it might look cool. Then you can fold away the peg. And if you can see that, there's a peg on the handle. And there's a slot in the trigger hand. Put that in there. Take the rest of the hand. Close it up. And hold it very securely. Now, let's take this off. And this. And let's put on the extended magazine clip. Here's the extended magazine clip, and here's the cap. The cap would pull back, and magazine would go in. And we also have an extended barrel. Now, you usually think that this barrel is used more often for the unicorn mode. At least that's how I use it. Just because it makes it look like it's a hell of a lot longer. Without it, it's a little shorter than Mobile Suit, but with it, I think it fits the unicorn mode a little bit more because it's almost as high as the unicorn. I mean the destroyer mode, sorry. But it can go into his hand, it can go over his arm, or I guess you could sling it underneath here if you really tried, but I haven't, and I'm not going to because I think a bazooka should be shoulder wielded. Over the shoulder, baby. Yeah, that's right. Whatever. Then I just peg the shield in the back. Get into any kind of pose, and he's like, yeah, guess what? I got a bazooka. What of it? And you can use all the joints in the torso to have him facilitate holding the bazooka with 2 hands. And I usually do it with the 1 hand open because it's a little bit more dynamic. But you can get like that, I guess. It works better with the shorter bazooka. That's why I think the shorter without the extension should be used with the unicorn mode, and with the extension with the destroyer mode. Just because it's easier for the unicorn mode to grab onto the handle when it's short. Now then, for a size comparison, here he is next to the 1/144 scale Exia. Just some red crap on the Exia that I'm not entirely sure what that is. Whatever. And that fell off. That fell off as well. But the unicorns is a bit taller. The X is about an average size mobile suit, and at the head, the unicorn is a wee bit taller. See? And the horn doesn't even count. But yeah, that is essentially the unicorn mode 1/144 scale Unicorn Gundam. It's very nice. It looks very accurate to the OVA. I would suggest picking him up. I picked him and the Destroy mode up. I would say get the Destroy mode before this guy. And maybe hold off getting this guy if you do, because the construction is almost, it's just way too similar in my opinion. But he is worth a pickup. He's very nice. It's pretty tall for a 1/144 scale, but then again the Unicorn Gundam is really tall as a mobile suit. But yeah, that's my review of the Unicorn Gundam High Grade Universal Sentry 1/144 scale. I give it a thumbs up.